The reality is like, I got 11, 12 platinum songs, whatever the fuck it is now, and
It's 19 million platinum singles, by the way.
RIAA certified. Is that what it is now?
Last time I checked.
That's not even total sold. That's just what's been certified.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
so okay, so let's use 19 million,
Yeah.
and 3 of them have been on the Billboard 100 chart, and 4 or 5 of them have gone to radio. So you tell me how much any of that shit really matters. I'll tell you what really matters is having fans worldwide that connect with your message on a applicable self-help level.
Right.
Like, when you pluck like the human chords, and when people live to your shit and cry to your shit and be sad to your shit and be happy, like when they live to it, an algorithm can't fake that.
Yeah, you can't fake that. Data can't
No, and so when
quantify
people,
that.
and when people are like, I don't believe it. Staples Center, I don't believe it.
Yeah.
Because who listens to, it's like, just because you don't listen to it doesn't mean that that's the world. The reality is, bro, is that hits and these artists, a lot of y'all be listening to, the tickets aren't selling like that because there's no foundation of substance. Because when it comes down to it, and after the drunk wears off and the party is over, are you really living to some, there's no message in the music. There's no message in the music. And people can look at some of my hits and be like, well, what's your message? Like, you can look at Best on Earth and be like, what's the message? Best on Earth is just about, one chick and fucking with that. But that's not even the point. The point is that I got a catalog and fans around the world that know the catalog, and the messages in that shit. There's a reason why I was able to write a self-help book and every chapter was a song title.
Yeah.
Every chapter was a song title of a self-help book.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's
It makes sense.
fucking,
It all correlates.
yeah, but that's why it resonates, and that's what it's really about, bro.
This has turned into a Russ appreciation channel. I know some of you niggas about to click off. If y'all gonna click off, go. If you a real motherfucker that wanna learn some shit, stay around. We got a lot of Russ clips. I can't even cap. Got a whole Russ playlist on YouTube, but this dude's giving gems, man. A lot of stuff I'm seeing in my career, and I'm seeing what other real independent artists he's going through or he has been through. So I'm gonna talk to y'all about some shit about what it's like to be an artist when you're trying to make music that's commercially viable, that can get you sales and streams, versus when you're trying to make the substance. If you're an artist or a creative that's went through that, stay tuned. It's gonna be pretty good. My ducks, my swans, welcome to the pond. My name is Dorian from Group82Music.com, and right here we got Russ talking about how he outsells more popular artists. People always talk about like, yo, I never heard anybody listen to Russ. How the fuck is he doing it? The one thing I've learned about this social media, digital era shit, the blue checks, the follower counts, the comments, the magazine covers, the radio spins, all that shit, none of that shit matters. You know what matters? The money that's coming into somebody's account that they can show, and it's tied to some sales. If you can't move units as an artist, no one knows who the fuck you are. Let me rephrase that. No one gives a fuck about who you are. There are a lot of artists out here who y'all know inside and out. You know their personal lives, who they dating, who they fucking, what they right ball smells like at 8:06 p.m. You know all these things, but y'all have not listened to their album. Y'all have not bought their album. And this is something that a lot of artists deal with, because when you're starting off, you see these artists who are super popular and it looks like they're popping, and you look at the music that they're making, the music that you enjoy, the music that you party to, the music you get drunk to, you get high to, you club to. Like, man, I can make that type of music too. And you think when you do that, that's gonna put you in a lane with them. And what it does bring some attention to your account. It brings some attention to your music, but you kind of blend in. There's a lot of artists that sound like everybody else. There's a lot of Future knockoffs right now. There's a lot of Migos knockoffs right now. There's a lot of NBA Youngboy and NLE Chopper knockoffs right now. There's a lot of them, because everybody wants to try to be like that. They want to try to be like Travis Scott. And it's going to get you some attention initially. It's going to get you some clicks, it's going to get you some positive comments, because you sound like something that the audience is already attuned to. They're already attuned to these popular artists. But once that shit wears off, what else do you have? I'll be the first to admit it. My album, The Duct Tape, was as raw as it gets. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I didn't know how to count bars. The beats weren't mixed. I was yelling and screaming. My vocals weren't mixed. I had a terrible engineer. That shit was terrible. But I needed to make that album. I needed to learn everything. It was like a child, the first time they pick up a basketball and they hoop for the first time, they don't know what the hell they do. They traveling, double dribbling, run out of bounds, airballing. That's what The Duct Tape was for me. And so I'm proud of that. 8 months later, I made Every Scar Is a Story, which is a huge step up from the duct tape because I relaxed and I knew what I needed to make with the music. Every Scar Has a Story was very lyrical, very emotionally tied. Still wasn't where I wanted it to be sonically, because I was still a rookie, but the lyricism was there. But out of the whole album, the only song people really resonated with on Every Scar Has a Story was my song Sunshine. It's not lyrical, it's fun, it feels good. People like the video, it's a pool record, like pool party. So I pushed that one. And that's the one that got played in every Journeys in North America. That's the one that got me my first 100,000 streams on Spotify. That's the one I made a music video for that people rocked with, right? So that's the one that is on the forefront of everything I had going on. So people started judging me off of Sunshine. And either people really liked that sound, they're like, yo, you a gimmick rapper. I'm like, I'm not. I made the song that I liked that kind of fit what was going on, and y'all judging me off that, whatever, gave me the confidence to keep going. And then I realized how easy that song was to write. I said, shit, I'm about to keep making these easy ass songs. Don't sleep. No, hashtag too lit. Even Love Me is some lyricism there. It's kind of deep. People like that. I just kept going. Scroll, rotate, kept making these records. And they were getting positive responses. And people were liking them. And I was getting more and more streams, millions and millions of streams. My audience was building up. I'm like, I want to hit them with the lyrical shit. But let me build the audience up first. Let me see what I can do first. Let me figure out the marketing first. And I made my album True Support, which is basically a compilation of all these loosey singles that I have made over the past 4 years. And I put them on a project. And it wasn't so much about the music. True Support was about the marketing campaign. I wanted to see if I could move units. I wanted to see if my audience that I've been engaging with on social media, giving content to for years, if they would buy an album if I gave them a Spotify playlist placement in return. Or some people just bought it off the love, and they did. Y'all fucking bought that shit. And that's how I got this plaque, and the plaque above it. That's how I went #1 in France on the iTunes charts. So now I know how to market an album. Now I know what music people like. Now I have an audience. Now I got people paying attention. So what's gonna happen next in my career? I'm going back to the lyrical shit. I don't know how deep it's gonna be. I don't know where I'm gonna be. I'm not promising nothing with my music, but now I can make the music that I want to make. It's the exact same thing with Russ. And I know a lot of artists go through this shit. You have to find a way to connect with your fans emotionally. The entire time I was making this frivolous music, not as serious music, don't sleep type music, which I love my songs. I was giving y'all the serious, the intellect in the social media content. So y'all know it's there. But for some of y'all, the music didn't match the social media content. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not tripping. But now going forward, now that I know how to market, now I know how to get sales, now I know that I have an audience, it's gonna be more of a blend. And if you study every artist, every rapper who you love, they all have been through this shit. J. Cole in particular, he talks about that. He got shelved till he made Workout. It's the reason Nas made Uchiwali. Jay-Z early on compared to the Jay-Z that really blew up. It's how he was. Eminem early on to hi, my name is. Like, every artist has been through this. Kendrick, everybody goes through it. I know a lot of artists are going through this right now. You have this serious music you want to make. You got the lyrics you want to make, but people aren't listening to it, okay? Go make the fun music if you're into that. If it's in your heart, don't force it. If it's in your heart, go make that fun music and release and make it easy. Write these easy songs, these simple songs. People are going to gravitate towards that. Give them something they can hold on to on social media because they know who you truly are. Then once you build your audience up big enough, you can hit them back with the lyrical shit. And now they fall in love with you. That's what Russ did. That's what every other artist did. Probably what I'm about to do. But I don't know. I'm open to opinions. Do you think an artist can come out and just have completely serious lyrical music forever? No frivolous songs, no fun songs, no lighthearted songs, and they can make money as an independent artist in this climate where they can support themselves full time? Or do you feel like artists need to have songs that can fit in every arena of someone's life? I really want to know how y'all feel about this. I really want to know the audience opinions. Y'all can have arguments, discussions. I really want to know inside the comments. So if you're on YouTube, write them comments. You're on Instagram, write them comments. I really, really want to know. You need help marketing your career so you can set your stuff up like I have? You on Instagram, click the link up top. You on YouTube, click the link in the box. Mount the pond. Y'all stay true.
I flex hard, I stunt large, I pull cards, you ain't